morning everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's been a while, been busy, one thing and another, and today I decided to get the camera out and it's decided to piss down with rain. But lucky enough, everything I'm doing is going to be inside the van. So what I'm doing today is prepping the van to get ready to go away next weekend, which will be the 24th or 25th of July, and I'll speak more about that in a minute. But at the moment, yeah, just need to sort the toilet out, because after the last time we went away, obviously come home, emptied it, cleaned it and filled it back up with cleaner. But the campsite that we're going to next weekend down in Wales, they only do green chemicals because of the environment. So I need to clean it out of the stuff that I put in there, just to sort of like keep it fresh when the van was parked up, and change it for the green stuff. So that's all clean and nice in there, but it needs to be emptied and then topped up with the green stuff. So that I've got to do a stock check of what we've got in the fridge, because when we come back we still had quite a few drinks left in the fridge from last time, so we left them in there purposely so we didn't have to restock it. Obviously fridge is turned off, but it's left open so it doesn't get all mouldy. Need to check that. Also, I'm going to quickly talk about the rear view mirror camera that I did purchase and I fitted to the van, and not do a review of it, but just highlight it and show you guys what I decided to buy in the end. So with that said, I need to get on. So let's get to it. So as far as the rear view camera is concerned, I'll just spin you around so you can look at it. I've gone for the G900 Pro Wolfbox, which has got a 4K camera on the front for your dash cam and a 2.5 camera on the back for the rear view. It can also be wired into the reverse light so that it can come on as a reverse camera, but I'm not using that function at the moment. I'm quite happy with what I've got. Mainly was just to be able to keep an eye on the bike while I'm towing. So at the moment all you can see is the top of my grotty shed, but the quality of the rear view camera is really good, and it is voice control. Hopefully this will work. Show front camera, so that's the front view of the camera. So that's recording all the time if I want it to the SD card which they supply, and then when I want it to be on the back I can just tell it to show rear camera, go back on the rear camera. Now the camera also on the back is, you can move it up and down, so if I want to look up further down the road when I'm driving, I can do. Obviously you don't want to be doing that when you're driving along, because it's illegal to take your hands off the wheel. But then I can also set it so that I can look down at the bike, or look down, and there you can see my spare wheel, and there's my ladder there. So and the quality is really good. I'm really impressed with the quality of the camera. I'll put it back up. He says, oh, there you go. So I've already checked it with my camera and with the bike on the trailer, and I can see the trailer quite clearly, so I'm quite happy with the way it's come out. So the cable, so it's dropped down a little bit, I need to put something up there, but the cable goes along the headline and down the doorpost for the power. And at the moment the power for me is underneath here. I've got a 12 volt cigarette lighter. I'm going to spin you back around a minute. 12 volt cigarette lighter in there, but I will hardwire it in at a later date, but you need a different fitting kit for that from Wolfbox. But then what I decided to do is go all the way through the van inside rather than going the outside, which is what I was initially going to do. So I'll just pause you there, and then we'll go and have a look and see where it's gone and where it comes out. Right, so as I was saying, so the camera comes along, goes along the roof line at the moment, and as I said, I need to put something in there just to hold it up because it keeps on coming down. And I don't want to pull the roof line right down because it would probably damage it. But the power source and also the GPS go down, and the GPS comes out on the dash there. So basically that's just telling me which direction I'm going, and it also tells me what speed I'm doing. And then the rest, the other power cable goes down, it goes underneath the glove box, tucks up underneath, and then comes out down there. But at some point I will hardwire it into the fuse box, which is down there. Now the actual lead for the camera for the back comes through here, up through this piece here, up through there, comes along this piece of trim that I fitted there for the mosquito net, and then didn't really want to, but needed to drill through, so I've drilled a hole there for it to go through, and I need to tidy that up a little bit, and then it comes all the way through there. Obviously it doesn't look that great in there, but no one's going to see it. That wire in there is the extension wire for the outside light, but I didn't fit that, that was fitted already, so I'm just inherited that little bit there. And then it comes all the way through here, through this post there, all the way through, and then out to the camera. I'm going to quickly go out and have a look at that bit in a minute. So on the outside of the van, I'm not too sure how well you'll see that, but that there is the camera. You stick it on and then you angle it where you want it. So if I want to angle it so it looks further up the road, I can do from the outside as well. Obviously that'd be more fixed, but where I've got it is just right for looking at up the road and also looking down onto the back here so that I can see when I'm reversing. So I don't really need to wire it into the reversing camera. I've already got a reversing camera, that one there, but it's pretty pants. At a later date I might see if I can actually replace that and get a new one for it, but the camera on it is pretty shit. The wiring for the camera that I put in comes in and goes through that roof gland there, and before anyone says it, yeah, the roof gland should be fitted around the other way so that the water goes, or the wind goes that way. It's like on drag, but that's the only way it would fit because of the roof rack, so I had to go that way round. Same as the one that I've done up that side for the Wi-Fi. Can't do any more with it than do that. Okay, so I'm not going to do a review of it, but with regards to the Wolfbox G900 Pro, it is very, very good quality. The actual image quality that you're seeing is really, really good, and I don't know how well it was picked up on the camera. It comes in a box and it's well presented in the box as well. Really, really looks good, of good quality. What you get in the box is what you need to be able to put it live. As I said, you do need a different kit to hardwire it in, which you can get from Wolfbox, but what you get in the box is ideal for fitting it in a car or a mid-wheeled van, or mid-wheel based van. Obviously mine's a long wheel based van, and I put the wiring through that they gave me for the camera initially, and I could have made it fit, but it would have been quite a tight fit, so I ended up having to go back to them and get an extension cable. Now there's two cables that you can get for it for extension. There's a 4-pin and a 6-pin, so I needed to go to them to check which one was right, because the only one that you can get for a 6-pin actually states on their website that it's only for a G900 Pro Tri, but that is actually the one that you need. So I went to Wolfbox through their support, which is in the US, got a response back from them really, really quickly, and they were very, very helpful. So I've also got to say that, and so they're not promoting me and they're not doing anything for me, I bought all this with my own money, but their service and their support was really, really good, better than some of the stuff you get in the UK at the moment. So yeah, big up for that. They come back, told me what it was. They even said that they would send me one free of charge from the States, as I wasn't able to use the one that was supplied in the box. But I declined that offer because I didn't want to wait for it to come from the States. I managed to go onto their website, which was based in the UK, and managed to source one, and I bought it myself. All right, so again, you know, it wasn't their fault that the one that had come wasn't the right size for me, but they offered to give me an extension one free of charge. But I didn't want to wait for it to come from the States and come through customs and all that. I wanted to get it done because I needed it done for this coming weekend. So yeah, it's good quality. I'm more than happy with it. I had a rear view camera fitted to my motorhome, and what I done is when I bought the motorhome, because it was practically brand new from a dealership, I asked them to source a camera and fit it for me, which they did, but it wasn't that great quality. During the day it was pretty good. At night I had to turn it off because basically all you'd done was got blinded by the lights. You knew people were behind you because of the lights, but you just got blinded by the lights, so I ended up turning it off at night. However, this one is really good. I've used it through the night, and again, picture quality is really good. What I've got there, as I said, is 4K on the front, 2.5K on the back, but it's also got some certain software with it that helps to dim the lights or change the imagery at night time. If you want it, you need to look it up, or I'll put a link down below to what one I've bought and what the actual stuff is, what the software is called, because I don't know. I'm no expert, and I'm making it up as I go along. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I've gone with, because I did say in one of the videos previously that I was looking for it and looking for people to come forward with any suggestions, and I've done lots of watched lots of reviews on YouTube of people that had got different ones, and that's the one I went with. Okay, it's not that cheap. Again, I'm not too sure, I can't remember what the price was, but I'll put that down in the description down below so that you know. But yeah, I'm well happy with that, and it's good to know that I've got a dash cam that's recording all the time, and it's going to make it a little bit safer for us, so I can keep an eye on the bike as it is on the back. Alright, so that's that done. So I'll quickly mention about what we're doing this weekend, or next weekend. We're going down to Wales. We're leaving here on the Friday, early Friday morning, travelling down to Wales. We're staying at a campsite, Tawley Bourne Farm Campsite, Tawley Bourne Farm Campsite in Wales, near the Brecons, for the boat riders meet. We'll be there from the Friday to the Saturday, and then on Sunday morning we're leaving, and then we're travelling down to West Bay, down by Bridport, and we're going to stay there for the for the Sunday night, the Monday night, and then we'll travel back from there on Tuesday, and then I'm back to work on Wednesday. So we've got a bit of a long weekend of it. It'll be the first time we stayed away for a longer period in the camper van, and it's the first time that we've travelled a little bit more distance in it. Had it MOT'd on Friday, went straight through. The only advisory that there was, which surprised me because I was expecting to get some other advisories, but the only advisory there was the rubber on the brake pedal has worn slightly. Yeah, and I already knew that, obviously, because I can see it every day when I get in and get out of it. And at some point I'll change that, but I'm not rushing it, so more than happy with that. But the reason why I mention that is because obviously it come up with the last time it was MOT'd, it's done 500 miles since then, because obviously it spent most of its time sat here, and the longest I've driven it was from Paynton back here. Since then I've not used it. It's not been that far except for down to the New Forest, so this will be one of the longest drives it's had up to Wales, and then obviously when we come back we're shuttled back down that way, down to West Bay, and then back home. So we'll see how everything goes. But no, looking forward to meeting up with all the guys on the Friday and the Saturday for the Bolt Riders UK group. Those of you that aren't on the Facebook page but might be interested in coming, I'll put the address of the campsite down below. It's not been arranged yet where we're meeting and when we're leaving, but there are 2 pubs in that sort of like village area, so that we're likely to be in there on the Friday and the Saturday night, if not drinking at the campsite. And we're likely to be leaving from that campsite on the Saturday for the ride out. But if anything changes, then I'll just try and update you as quick as I can. But I know there are a few people that have already asked where we're likely to be, because they want to come along. So yeah, that will be it for this one down there. Right, waffling now, got to get on, need to clean that toilet out. I won't put you through the pain of watching me do that, but what I will do is probably pop another video on here through the week. Got lots to do, got the bike to clean and get that ready. The trailer, I've already cleaned that and serviced it and made sure that's ready to go. And then yeah, I'll do some videoing when we're leaving on Friday and when we get down there. Until then, be careful and be safe. There's been, again, a number of motorbike accidents, especially in the Hampshire area, and young people killed in car crashes and that as well. So just go careful out there, people, for God's sake. Life's too short, and you don't have to live it all at 100 miles an hour though. So yeah, just be careful. Right, until next time, take care, and I'll speak to you all soon.